are understanding. I hope you are understanding everything. Yesterday, we are starting from the ancient time, right? So class, so far we completed, yeah, Vedic civilization starting onwards we have started 3500 BCE, before Common Era. Okay, as I told you, nowadays there is no AD and BC. Now it is called as CE and BCE. AD is called as the Common Era. I hope on that day I told you have remembered that. And we have seen 3500 BCE, we have seen Indus Valley civilization. After that, Aryan civilization. The two civilization we have completed. So Indus Valley civilization, their lifestyle, their social condition, living style, everything we covered. And Vedic civilization also, which is also called as the Aryan civilization. Aryan civilization and Vedic civilization one and same. There is no difference at all. As during Aryan civilization, we able to get the Vedas, Vedangas, Puranas, and all this. That's why it is called as the Vedic civilization, and that also we covered two classes. One is the literature and one is life condition, socio-economic, political, religious condition. Today we are going to continuation with that. Today we are going to complete 6th century BCE. So 6th century means near about 500 to 600, whatever the development in India, that we are going to cover today. And during this time, we are able to see one more important that is related to the two religion development. Okay, so that is none other than the Jainism and the Buddhism. Along with the Jainism, Buddhism, we'll try to complete today, but it's not possible to complete within one period. Let us try. Okay, so yeah, yesterday we have seen that during this great civilization in Aryan civilization, two great epics we have seen, and that two great epics, Ramayana and Mahabharata, for your kind information, try to remember they are compared with the Iliad, and they are compared with that Iliad. Okay, and let us see today's 6th century BC. 6th century BC. If you see the 6th century BC, I hope it is audible. We able to get most of the monument development in India during this period. Okay, but fortunately or unfortunately, that is created in 1830. We able to get this detail about the 6th century BC in 1830. This was within the James Principe. Try to note down James Principe, an officer in the Mint of East India Company, officer of East India Company, JAMES, James Principe, PRINSCP. James Principe, a person who had a great contribution for, he had a great contribution for, to recreate or to understand or coin or to reinvent Brahmi and the Kharosi. These are the two inscriptions by the time. Brahmi inscription and the Kharosi inscription. So with the help of this Brahmi and Kharosi inscription, we able to get a lot of information during this period. Okay, so that Brahmi and the Kharosi inscription, that had a great contribution, and to know about the detail about that period. So that credit goes to Principe. Okay, let us see. During 6th century BC, if you'll see, it gave a new direction for the investigation into early Indian political history. And by that time, we able to see, Indian political history, Europe, Indian scholars were inscriptions, different type of books, their contribution, so many things we able to see during this period. I hope it is audible, right? Am I audible, right? So during this time, if you'll see, early states, mostly during this time in the northern part, 6th century BC, we able to get most of the settlement or the administration or the rule in the northern part of India. And by the time, as earlier we read that even in the Aryan civilization, even in the Vedic civilization, administration by different people. Okay, I told you there was a king, but the king was not a hereditary one. During the Vedic civilization, we have seen Jaina and Pada. Okay, that all I told by that time. So people had and right, if as long as the king is able to rule or satisfy the people, people used to admire him as a king. once the people, king was not in favor of people, or people were not satisfied with the ruler, then they had the power to dismiss the king and to reappoint another king. So that power was there. King was not hereditary by that time. So that administration mostly we able to see in the northern part. And based upon that administration system, now we are calling that as the democracy. Our elected leaders, demos and kratia. By that time in one class, I remember I told you, as democracy is demos and kratia, similarly, that is not new to India. In India, during that long history, we had a long history of demos and kratia. Of course, demos and kratia, the two words we didn't use. We use the jana and pada. What do you mean by jana? Means people. Pada, power. The power which is in the hands of the people were called as janapadas. So clear, I think it is very simple and very clear. I hope you are understanding. So in the 6th century BCE, in India, northern am I audible?
In between, there was a break, sir. I think so. Signal
Yes,
was
ma'am.
not
Yes.
there. Yeah.
No. Some calls I'm getting. Some calls I'm getting.
Okay.
I hope it is clear. So Jana and Pada. Jana means people. Pada means power. The people or the leaders who were elected by the people were called as the rulers, Janapadas. So in the 6th century BC, several Janapadas were there, smaller units, but mostly we had 16 Mahajanapadas. Janapada, smaller, Mahajanapada, bigger unit. Try to understand, simple. Jana and Pada, people and power. Jana means people, Pada means power. Okay, so smaller units were called as Janapadas, bigger units were called as the Mahajanapada. So by that time, 16 Mahajanapadas, which was popularly called as Sodosa Mahajanapada. Sodosa Mahajanapada, 16 great Mahajanapadas. What are they? Kasi, Kosala, Anga, Magadha, Bhaji, Malla, Chedi, Vatsa, Kuru, Panchala, Matsa, Sarasena, Asaka, Avanti, Gandhara, and Kamboja. I hope you have remembered that. Easy. I will send it. A few maps I will send it. You can find out that Kasi, Koshala, Anga, Magadha, Vaji. Try to identify the place which you know. Till now, some places are familiar with us. Kasi, most of the people we know that Kasi, okay, one of the auspicious place for all the Hindus and all the people. Kasi, Koshala, Anga, Magadha. Magadha, we know that Magadha dynasty. Okay, Kasi, Koshala, Anga, Magadha, Vaji, Malla, Chedi, Vatsa, Kuru. Kuru, we know that in the Mahabharata period. Kuru, Panchala, we know that in Mahabharata period, that Draupadi belongs to that Panchala, Naresh, and all this. Kuru, Panchala, Matsal, Sarasena, Ashaka, Avanti, Gandhara, Kamboja. Once you see that places, where are they? So they are these. I hope it is audible. No. Yeah, you can see this one. So this is the places. Kashi, Koshala, Anga, Magadha. I will show you. This is a book. Yeah, find out these all. Map is not clear, I think. Yeah, now within few minutes you will get the clear picture. Yeah, picture is not so clear. I don't think that you are able to see this clearly. Within few seconds you will get it clear. Yeah. Kasi, no, it's still not clear. Kasi, no, it's not clear till now. Yeah. Kasi, Koshala, Anga, Magadha. So this is the part, North India. These all are the part. Only we able to get that, yeah, Asaka here, remain all are. Here you can see northern part, Kamboja, Gandhara and Kamboja, Takshila. Okay. Next, here it is Akashi. It's not clear, that clear. Okay, I'll send the message, image. Yeah, now it is okay, I think. Kasi, Koshala, Anga, Magadha, Vajimala. Okay, I'll send it. No need to that much of time. We have a little bit less time. Okay, so Kashi, Kaushala, Anga, Magadha, Vaji, Malla, Chedi, Bacha, Kuru, Panchala, Macha, Sarasana, Asaka, Avanti, Gandhara, Kambadha. This 6th century BCE, often regarded as a major turning point in the Indian history, because this is the period associated with the early division of the power, cities, growing the use of iron, the development of coinage, whatnot, all these modern lifestyle we able to get during this period. Along with that, in the name of religion, Hindu religion, there was some dogmas, blind beliefs, exploitations, something was going on. So that we also able to rectify. Okay, that is one greatest achievement. Along with that, we able to see two religion, that is an increasing during this 6th century BC, and that is Sodoso Mahajanapada. They had a great contribution to the modern India. At present, what are the lifestyle, the administration, what are the development we able to see? That all we able to see by that 6th century BC. Okay, so that's why we can say this is a greatest landmark in India for the development of present India. We able to get that source from there. During this time, Brahmanas began to composing the Sanskrit books known as the Dharma Sutras. These laid down the norms, rules, as well as the other social category. Okay, who had ideally expected to the Kshatriyas, and the rulers were advised to collect the books and tribute to the cultivators, traders, artisans. They had a great separate phase, and they have a great place we got by that time. And then the source also able to provide us better development regarding the maintenance of the regular of the bureaucracy, and how the administration system, that all we able to get during this 6th century BC. Among these Sadosa Mahajanapada, the most prominent was none other than the most prominent we able to get is Magadha. Magadha at present, we can get it the present Bihar, became the most powerful Janapada. Modern historian explain the development of variety of the development we able to get in this civilization especially, and we able to get different type of resource, then the warfare, the army development of the Nalanda universities, that is none other than the individual development, everything we able to get in this Mahajanapada. And the capital of the Magadha was Rajgriha, Rajgir or Rajgriha. Rajgriha in Prakrit. Present it is called as Rajgir, and that is none other than the present we are getting that Bihar. Rajgiri one place is there in the Bihar, and it is a place of development. Pataliputra or Patna. Pataliputra also one of the place in that, and that Pataliputra at present it is called as the Patna. This is how we able to get all the development during 16th century, 6th century BC. And individually we have all the development, but we are not going to discuss all the development individually. We are discussing only overall 6th century BC. After the 6th century BC, if you will see, during 6th century BC, in India we able to see two great religion. One is the Buddhism, another is the Jainism. So if you see the Buddhism and Jainism, the two great religious movement, we can say, we able to see in India. Then how? And what is the reason behind so popular or the attraction? People were attracted toward the religion because these two religion, because by the time in China we able to see Confucianism and Taoism. So that was a period of religious movement in different type of areas. So also in India. In India, the Jainism, Buddhism, why it became so popular? We can understand based upon the, as I told you, in the name of religion, some D track, Hinduism or the ancient religion had a D track. They were tried to exploit in the name of religion. Some blind beliefs they put in the practice, rituals, which were a little bit difficult for the low category people, especially that women and the Sudras, they unable to, they are unable to continue the religion. As a result, These two religious movements, Jainism and Buddhism, able to bring some change, and people were attracted towards that. Let us see what is the Jainism first. Jainism, if you'll see, yeah, I hope you understood, children. So we have completed that Sodasa Mahajanapada, 6th century BC. Now we are going toward the two religious movement, Jainism and Buddhism. Chalo, let us know about the first Jainism. Jainism, if you'll see, Jainism, causes of the responsible rise of Jainism and Buddhism. In the beginning, Hindu religion was very simple. It was very easy to understand, but slowly many defects were included in that religion. Very complex ideas, expensive thoughts were included in that. In this condition, the 6th century BC, common people began to feel it is very difficult to follow that. As a result, to understand the religion, to understand the reading Sanskrit, and so that. So this resulted the rise of the two sects of the form, or the two beliefs, we can say, Jainism and Buddhism. Some of the main cause which were responsible for the rise of these two religion are complication, ritualism in the Hinduism, excess annual sacrifice in the name of religion. Till now, that is going on in some part of India. Okay, expensive religious belief or the practice like yajna, havanas, and all this, which is not that easy for the common man, and predominance of the priesthood, the organized, who he was called as the Brahman or the religious preacher. He also one of the major cause. Difficult language, as I told you, Sanskrit and other difficult language they used to practice. That was also not that easy. Caste system, I told you, only Brahmanas, the higher caste people were given respecting that, and lower caste people were ignoring the religion, Hindu religion. Okay, that is also one of the, that was also one of the reason for the popularity of Jainism and Buddhism. And some of the intellectual, every time we able to get a group of people who want to bring change, intellectuals, they were called as the bourgeois. Bourgeois are the intellectuals who wanted to bring reform. So by that time also, we had a group of people who wanted to bring change in that socio-religious condition. So that was also one of the effect due to the popularity of Hindu, that Jainism and Buddhism instead of Hinduism. Okay, I hope you are understanding. So let us see the Jainism. We have less time, little bit. They are easy. You have somewhere might have read that. Just I am trying to clean the dust from that brain. You have knowledge. I hope some or other classes you have studied this, but a layer of the dust is on the brain. I am trying to clear that. Okay, so as it is easy. Next, Bardhaman, Mahavir, and Jainism. Let us see. Jainism, they believe that Tirthankaras. Tirthankara means before Mahavira Jaina was not the founder of the Jainism. Before Mahavira Jaina, several other Tirthankaras already came, and they propagated the Jainism. Tirthankara, a saint with divine power. Okay, to grant the salvation, mukti. Salvation means to get the moksha or mukti, okay, from the cycle of birth and rebirth. So that's why. So before Mahavira Jaina, Mahavir, so many Tirthankars already. 20 Mahavira was the 24th Tirthankar. Before that, 23 Tirthankaras already they came. They propagated the Jainism and they went. So their first Tirthankara was a Receiver Deva, or some books you will get Receiver Natha. Receiver Deva was the first Tirthankar. 23rd Tirthankar was the Parshvanath, and he is a 24th Mahavir Jaina, son of a king Aswasena of Benares. And according to, yeah, he was one of the, generally he regarded as the real founder of Jainism. He was born at Kundagrama. It is better to write, note down. I'll say a little bit slow. Mahavira Jaina, born in Kundagrama, near Vaishali, present Vaishali, in 599 BCE. Mahavir Jaina, once again I am repeating, took birth at a place called Kundagrama. Kunda, Kunda, Grama, near Vaishali, in 599 BCE. His father was Siddharth, was the head of a Kshatriya. There was a Kshatriya clan. Okay, he was the head of the Kshatriya, known as Jantrika. Jantrika clan, CLAN, a group of people, Jantrika group. Okay, a different type of clan by that time, or the present we can say group or the yeah community. So by that time, Jantrika was a community, and yeah, Vardhaman Mahavira's father was the head of that Jantrika clan. His mother Trishala, try to write, note down, EG. Okay, Trishala. Mother was Trishala, was Lichavi princess. These are the important objective point of view. These are the important. Mahavira Jaina's mother belongs to which dynasty or belongs to which? Yeah, that is Lichavi princess. Okay, Mahavira was well educated at his childhood, and he also got married to Yashoda. Yashoda was the wife of Mahavira. They had a daughter who married to Jamali. Jamali, one of the another clan dynasty. Okay, so the lifestyle of Mahavira. Once again, I am repeating those who didn't try it. Once you try to cover, just names you write by giving shortcut name, father, mother, wife, like that. So Mahavira Vardhaman born at a place called Kundagram near Vaishali, present Vaishali, in 599 BC. His father, Siddharth, was the head of a Kshatriya clan called Jantrika, Jantrika, Jantrika. Vardhaman's mother also a Kshatriya, that is, she belongs to a Lichavi princess. Name was Trishala. Mahavira, well educated at the time of his childhood, and got married to Yasodha. And Mahavira and Yasodha had a daughter who married to Jamali. The son-in-law of Vardhaman Mahavira was Jamali, the first disciple of Mahavira. This is the most important person who was like that in Buddhism also. So you note down, because Buddhism also you will get such type of rules. So there will be a confusion. So to avoid the confusion, try to note down that. So the first disciple of Vardhaman Mahavira was his son-in-law Jamali. Mahavira renounced the world at the young age of 30, his home, and wandered for getting the truth, knowledge. He took different, he practiced several discipline life, self motivation, and self feared many hardship. Near about 12 years, he searched for the truth. He left the home at the age of 30. Then he searched for truth, knowledge, Jnana. Okay. Jaina, in fact, the knowledge. Okay. So he wanted to get the enlightenment. For 12 years, he searched to get the enlightenment at the age of 42, because 30 years he left. No. So 12 years he took the time. So obvious, 42 years he attended the enlightenment. Okay. Kevalan, Kevalanya, Kevalanya, that is called as a enlightenment in Buddhism, Jainism. He became the Mahavira or Jaina. Jaina means Jaina, 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 Jaina. Mahavira or Jaina, meaning the conqueror. Conqueror from what? Yeah, conqueror from all the things. In Hinduism also we are having that Sadripu are there, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsatya, like that. In what are making us to worldly bondage. So he got free from the bondage. Okay, that free from the bondage only called is enlightenment, the truth, the about the life. And then he became the Mahavira or Jaina. Everyone can be the Mahavira or Jaina. The person, only condition, the person who able to win all this. In our Hinduism also that system is there. Anyhow, let us continue with the Mahavira Jaina. So his followers came to known as the Jainas. Jaina to Jainas. He often met Bindusara, Ajatasattu, these and rulers of Magadha dynasty, Okay, Magadha rulers. We'll discuss about them in the next part, who were impressed by his teaching. They were impressed a lot by his teaching. And yeah, after all this, his preaching and his spreading of the religion at place called Rajagriha. Just now we saw in Bihar, Rajagriha or Rajagriha. He died in 527 BC. Yeah, I hope you understand, class. I told he took birth in 599, but he died in 527. Yeah, in the BC, we are decreasing. I hope you know that. The years are decreasing in the BC. So he took birth in 599 BC and died in 527 BC at the age of near about 72, if I am not wrong. Okay, at the time his death, there were so many followers. So this is the life style of Bardhaman Mahavira. Let us see, after the lifestyle, what is the Jainism says, the main teachings of Jainism that we are going to learn. Teachings of Jainism, what Mahavira Jaina taught. Yeah, I told you, Mahavira is not the first to spread the Jainism. Before also, Tirthankaras were there. He's a 23rd Tirthankara, okay, persona, and he's a 24th. Okay, so let us know what are the teachings of Jainism. I hope it is easy, and yeah, try to understand. Okay, so I hope it is easy, not that much of difficult. Note down. Now, few points you have to note down. As a result, there will be, because two religion we are going to read consecutively, so you may get a little bit confusion. So better if you note down. Now, the teachings of Mahavira Jaina. What are they? First of all, ahimsa. The first and the foremost principle of Mahavira was none other than ahimsa. Ahimsa is paramadharma. We know that ahimsa, non-violence. Okay, Gandhi also believe on that truth and ahimsa. So ahimsa, that is a main principle of Mahavira Jaina, non-violence. You can't believe, class. Even till now, the Jainas in the day of never wanted to make any sort of uh, violence toward the in this power and mask. Okay, that was the greatest principle till now they are following. Okay, am I? Yeah, I think may I get from someone, Sneha ji, Vishnu Kumar ji. Hello, Vishnu Kumar ji.
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Just for testing. Okay, very good. So ahimsa, we came to know about ahimsa, how important it is for their life. Knowingly or unknowingly, they never used to kill anyone. Okay, that much of great principle. Even they used to walk barefoot, filter the water before drinking. Unknowingly, there should not be any insect. Even take care of no injury to any plant or tree. My God, highest stage of non-violence. Okay, that was the spirit of animal sacrifice and the yajnas. That is one. Next one, they didn't believe any yajna or sacrifice or the rituals. Jainism never believe on, in as like in Hinduism, sacrifice, animal sacrifice, and all this. They never believe on that. Okay, and Jainas stopped the performing all the things. They went even further refused to accept any authority by the Vedas. They even not that much of supporting of the Veda. they were worshipper of the 24th Tirthankara. Instead of respecting the Brahmanas or the worshipping the gods, and Jainas began to worship their own Tirthankaras. As we know that before Mahavira, so many Tirthankaras they came. Okay, next another belief, if you see, these Mahavira or the Jaina people, they didn't believe on the caste system. There was no caste system. They didn't believe. As in Brahmana, in Hinduism, you know that Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Siddha, Sudras. So they didn't believe in any caste system, right? After that, no faith in the caste system. They next attainment of salvation. Most important was moksha.
Sir, is any problem with the connection? Your voice is not audible. Maybe signal problem. Sir is disconnected, huh? He's not there. Oh, he's asking for admission. Yeah, right. Sir.
Now is it audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So by that
Yeah,
time,
it is audible. Please.
yeah.
Carry on.
So three Ratnas. We are talking about
Sir,
the three
anyhow, this meeting will end, sir. We will start once again.
Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am. 3
We'll
minutes.
start once again. Please join again, students.